What has cancer taught you? Now, I'm gonna caveat that, because can I tell you, my wife and I, Jodie and I, grew to hate that question. You know, like what did cancer give you, right? Because cancer sucks. and we were always really reticent to give it any credit. You know, never want to give cancer any credit. But we do learn as a part of the challenging journey that it takes us on. What, to this point in your journey, because again, we understand, you know, you're 14 months into it. What is your key takeaway thus far for you personally?
Sound check. Check one, check two.
Well, I'll give you two philosophical things and one practical thing.
Go for it.
And I don't mind the question. Maybe I'll get sick of it eventually, but I don't mind the question at all. One of the things that happened right away is that I realized that my life is finite. I think we live in a real death-denying culture, and I have tried to be philosophical about that, but it really hit home that, okay, I'm going to have surgery now, and I'm going to have chemo now, and probably I'm going to be fine, and probably I'm going to make it, or at least I am hoping that that's what's going to happen, but maybe I'm going to die now. And I realized at that point, which I feel very grateful for, that, well, I still have a lot of things I want to do, and I have a lot of curiosity, but I haven't had such a bad run, and I'm grateful for what I've had. So when I came out of it, and I realized that, like, it's this paradox. We are aware of history that is very, very long. We are aware of that the universe is very, very old, but we get these tiny little finite lifespans. And I learned to be more okay with that. And that's made me a lot calmer about everything. So that's one philosophical thing. The other, I mentioned earlier, capacity is a thing. I've learned how to listen to my body and to know when I need a rest and to know when I need to stop. Even now that I'm back to something close to my previous energy level, although my butt is not all the way back, I will lie down for a little while if I've got a break in between lessons and not feel like I have to use that half hour to like get all this correspondence done. And then the practical thing is I did pick up a new skill. It wasn't playing guitar, unfortunately, although I'm picking that up now. I learned to cook because cooking was the one thing that I could do. I could get out of bed and chop up an onion and then get back into bed. And then I could get out of bed and chop up a bunch of other things. And I could follow the recipe. I didn't trust my brain to remember anything. And gradually, over the course of those 14 months, I learned, and I'm a really good cook now. So that's what cancer gave me.